Yo, what's up, my mullets? Sharp here, and I'm joined by my teammate Neslo.
Hi.
And yep, that's Neslo with his awkward intro. And today we're just pretty much going to be doing a question and answer. And let me first start off by saying that we are fully booked. Team Caliber is booked for UMG Atlanta, August 9th to the 11th.
We out.
So if you guys plan on seeing us there, let me know down in the comments. If you guys plan on going to UMG Atlanta, but we're going to have Chaos going. Redneck's going to be there. Minnesota Burns, a lot of you guys probably know him. Mr. Technical Difficult, if you guys know him, he's a YouTuber. He does all the what are those, chat roulette videos and shit like that. And then just a lot of TK people, obviously everyone on the pro team. So it should be a fun event. Going to be Call of Duty, and then AGL is actually going to host a Halo event next to it. So I hope the venue is big enough. But
we're going to be playing with Halo players?
There's actually going to be an AGL, you know AGL? They host Halo events?
Yeah, I know.
I think they're going to be held side by side.
What?
Like at the same venue, so.
We're going to have the entire crew there.
The hotel is probably going to be packed. So.
Yeah, to say the least.
Should be interesting. But let's kind of get into these questions. So the first question we just asked on Twitter. By the way, if you guys don't follow us on Twitter, #_TK, Neslo_TK. I'll link it down in the description. Favorite person you've teamed with? Who's the favorite person you teamed with, Neslo?
Well, I can't count anybody on this team. Probably Cosmo. I teamed with him for the entire game until I got dropped from Prime. Just a cool dude, easy to work with. He's probably like your assassin. You know what I'm saying? Like this, you can't really argue with the dude. So that's pretty much my favorite teammate.
Can't really hate, I don't know if anyone can hate assassin.
That's the same way with Cosmo. He's not hateable. Like, he doesn't really argue with you much. He doesn't blame anybody. He just does work, and he does what he has to do to win.
Yep. Favorite person on the team was probably Moho. Just not because obviously Moho's a good player, and I don't think people give him enough credit, but just because he's a fun person to team with. If you guys ever know when I was on Fear and you'd watch streams or videos, you know, me and Moho have a lot of fun when we team with each other. But probably the funnest teammate I've ever had.
All right, so the next question I'm looking at is from LaRoche97. What do you like doing at events other than playing? It's always good to see friends, especially since you only see them a few times a year. You know, the people you play with every day. A lot of people like to, go out and get wasted and just party and get out of control, which, it's fun, especially if you're of age, but it's not really for me. I might do some of that maybe on Sunday when the tournament's over, just chill back and have a party night. But other than that, man, it's just all business. I don't know about you, Sharp.
I usually get tucked in by Gunjar at 8 o'clock, and then Sunday night I stay away from the bushes because
he make you some warm milk too.
Subscribers, if you're at UMG, if you see any bushes, stay away from them. Things get out of control when you get by a bush. If you guys know what I'm talking.
Okay, killer.
All right.
Next question.
What do we got here? What do you guys like doing? Oh, that's the one you just read. I'm choking. What do you guys think is the best way to start a YouTube channel? You want to answer that first?
Well, my channel's not really that big. I don't know. You gotta be entertaining. You gotta actually want to do it. It's not like people do it, I want money, I want views, I want subscribers, and beg for them. No, you actually want to entertain people, and you enjoy doing it. And it's just, for me, it's just a way to vent. Honest to God, it's just a way to get a lot of stuff off my chest. So, you just gotta have a passion for it, and then people are gonna realize that, and then you're gonna start gaining subs, and it's just a chain reaction from there.
Yeah. The best way I can answer that is I've been doing YouTube since Modern Warfare 2, and I have 33,000 subscribers, which, to a lot of you guys, it's probably a lot, but in the big picture, it's not a lot. But the best advice I can give you is you want to look at it as a hobby, and you want to look at it as, you're doing it for fun. You're not doing it for money. You're not doing it to get famous. Because if you look at it like that, you're going to get discouraged, because you have to put in a lot of work. There was days, there would be a month, I think, where I uploaded 2 videos a day. And it was just it was grinding. And from that, you slowly gain subs. You might gain 10 subscribers a day or something like that. And that's really good growth. So you gotta keep at it. You gotta grind. You gotta be consistent, and you can't always expect people to just give you shout outs oh dude, do a dual con with me, shout me out, put me in your video, all this stuff. You can't expect that, because that's not gonna happen. You gotta make it on your own. You gotta be creative, be original, all that good stuff.
Yeah, what he said. All right, next question I'm reading is from iTruffles. He says, "What is your favorite moment, memory in your gaming career? Event, online, and I guess for you, Mario." But all right. So my favorite moment in my gaming career. Well, I haven't really had a long gaming career, but I'd have to say the Black Ops 2 Pro Draft. My team was me, Insanity, Rambo, and T Coop, and we were up like 5-1 and exited the Express, and they came back and tied it up 5-5. And me and T Coop were the only ones left alive, and they planted B bomb on Express, so like it's really hard to take back. And I ran down the stairs randomly, got a 2-piece, and ran back, and T Coop died. So it's kind of like a 4-on-1, and they knew where I was. And then I just ended up clutching it. They planted the bomb, and I got the other 2 kills. So pretty much a 4-on-1 overtime. So it's pretty sick.
All right. I don't really have a favorite. I probably got like 3. Uh, favorite event would probably COD Champs, just because that was the biggest event that I've ever been to, and it was like the way they treated us was nice and all that stuff. Favorite moment at an event would probably be COD 4 Nets when I went 10-0 against Envy on main stage, and then 10-0 on Search and Destroy, not domination. And then favorite online memory would probably be like MW2 when I was on Fear. Like when we would be late night, like me, Proofy, and Moho. This dude Moho would prank call Walmart and like tell the dude that he's in the bathroom and he ran out of toilet paper, and the guy would seriously be like, "All right, man," and then he called back and he's like, "Are you in the front or the back bathroom?" And then Moho would be like, "I'm in the front," and then the guy called back again saying he left it outside the stall. Like I was dying. Like this dude actually went and got Moho some toilet paper. Like that to me is crazy. But
That's pretty funny. That's a troll right there.
that was good times. Uh, let's see. How do you feel? Who do you feel is the best team in the game, and what do you see your team placing at UMG?
You can go. You can do that one first.
I'm gonna go with the obvious thing. I'm gonna say Complexity. They're the best team in the game. They won Anaheim. They won Gfinity. They're on top right now. And before it was Impact. Impact kind of fell off. They made team changes. They're fighting. So I wouldn't consider them the best anymore. They're definitely still good competition. But right now I'm gonna go with Complexity. And what do I see my team placing?
First.
Obviously the biased answer is to go with first. But I'm going to say at least top 3.
Alright, well, everything you just said is complete delusionalism, because the best team in the game is Envy now. Oh, my bad. It's definitely Envy. I mean, with the addition of Karma, who's just a playmaker, and I just think overall he's a better fit than Stainville was, and then the leadership of Rambo, if that team grinds, like on paper, like everybody says, like you have the 2 best slayers in the game, arguably, in JCap and Proofy, and then you have one of the best players in the game in Karma, and then you have a smart leadership type role in Rambo. Like that team is just gonna put in work, and like obviously, like I said, I would have us winning UMG because you always have to think that you're gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
But if there is a team that's not gonna if there is a team that's not us, it's gonna win. It's definitely gonna be Envy. I think that second place curse is finally gonna be broken.
We'll have to see at UMG.
All right, another question from II Profit II. Nice Twitter, bro. How does it feel being a part of TK? It feels awesome, dude. Like you guys don't really see or know too much that goes behind the scenes, but like I've always been skeptical of joining organizations just on the fact that a lot of them are ran by kids or college students. They don't really have that much knowledge on business or the scene, and they just don't have the power to grow, or they don't have the plan to grow. But like, that's exactly opposite of what we have here at Team Caliber. It's ran by a bunch of cool dudes in Chaos, Redneck, all these cool big YouTubers. They really support the teams. They support all the divisions they have. And it just feels like a family, and it's special to say that, considering I've been looking for stuff like something like this for a long time. But yeah, it's awesome, to be honest.
Me, on the other hand, I think time will tell to see how things go. Definitely see what happens after UMG. I think if we perform well at UMG, I think things will just get even bigger and bigger from there. But like Neslo said, I like the fact that it does kind of feel like a family. I'm close with Redneck. I've known him since I was on Fear, and I actually played League Play tonight with Minnesota Burns. He's a big YouTuber, he got like 1 million subscribers, and to me it's crazy, like to someone like that I've watched his videos and stuff, that now he's someone who's like tweeting out, yeah, TK go in pro scrims, and we got all these people tweeting at us when we're playing in pro scrims, like, yeah, good job, nice clutch. Like it's crazy to see the fan base that we've already built with this team and the backing that we have.
All right, I got a actually really good question. What is your pregame ritual before you play an important game of an event? You can answer that first.
I really don't even have one. I don't do anything.
Dude, I go out and I do the Ray Lewis dance. No, I'm kidding though. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? No, I'd probably fall on my ass. Pre-game ritual, I just listen to music. I feel like a lot of players do that. They just get themselves hyped up. There's really no pre-game ritual.
I feel like every time I've listened to music before I play the game, I've lost. Like, no bullshit.
I'm stealing your iPhone before we play.
I guess it depends on what music you listen to. Like, if you ever hear listen to Drake and shit, and he's like crying in his song, like that shit's gonna get you depressed. You gotta listen to like some dubstep, some like, we're gonna like some crazy ass music, get you pumped up.
Okay, yeah, let's listen to Viking music.
I don't know. I don't really do anything. I just plug my shit up, play a free for all against bots, and then go in and play.
Oh, by the way, people are probably wondering what gameplay they're watching right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. This is from Pro Scrims. This is actually the last map. We won the series 5-3 in the best of 9.
5-2.
Was it 5-2?
Pretty sure it was 5-2.
Alright, 5-2 in the best of 9. And this was on Slum's Hardpoint, and we actually had a pretty good comeback in the last couple hills, so
I go ham.
I don't even know. I'm supposed to be taking my iPhone and seeing how long this commentary is supposed to be, so we might have to just add a black screen to the end of it, because I don't know how long this shit's been.
Yeah, all you gotta know is I go ham in that gameplay. I started off like 12-30. Now I went like 12-24, and then I ended the game like -3, and it was pretty sick. You guys probably watched it on the Pro Scrims. So is there any more questions on Twitter?
Let's see. Let's answer this last one, and then we'll call it a wrap. Biggest tip for an aspiring AM.
I am an aspiring am. No.
All right.
I mean, technically, well, you are. Don't take no for an answer. I feel like a lot of people get discouraged about what other people say about them, especially since Twitter's gotten big. And I mean, even I've talked to Nate Shot and a lot of big personalities about this. Like, you need to have thick skin. And if people say you're not good or you have something like negative about your gameplay or attitude, like take it as good criticism and fix it. Don't just ignore your problems. Like I've been around with some players and same players that have had the same mental problems or in-game problems and mechanical problems like they've had for years, and I've just never seen the improvement. And it's just all about improvement. And don't get discouraged when, pro player doesn't want to play with you or give you a shout or anything like that. Doesn't mean you're bad. This is a lot of people ask for shout outs and they all think they're unique. You just got to go out and prove it, pretty much.
Yep. Well, I'm going to say I've been playing since Call of Duty 4, and I've been a pro since Call of Duty 4. And the thing that I always get is people message me like, man, I just need that one chance. Just let me scrim with you guys. Let me fill in. Let me scrim. Let me do, all right. Not being an asshole. No one who is pro now has ever just gotten some lucky random chance. All right, that's not a lot. I'm not going to call anyone out. There's one specific person, but no one has really ever just gotten like some random chance where like, all right, we're going to scrim with you and then see, oh, they're a good player. Like take Neslo for instance. Neslo was on Prime, a team that he pretty much built. He teamed with Cosmo, Chloe, and then he had Davis. People. Wait, hold on. Was Chloe on your team?
It was me, Vinsanity, Chloe, and Cosmo, and then me and Cosmo left the team with Revan and Davis.
Yeah, and so he teamed with Davis, another amateur player, and really the only player on that team, someone who didn't even really play this game. He was a commentator. He was a pass pro team with them, and it was like it wasn't like Neslo and them head up pro teams were like, oh, scrim with me, play with me. It was like they kind of built their own team of amateurs that they had known and played, and they went to an event. They proved themselves good, and look at Neslo now. He's on a team of people who have placed pro in this game, and it's just like no one just gets some random chance. You make your team, people that people that you've played with. You know what your skill level is. Be realistic with it. Play with them. Go to an event. Prove yourself, and then that's when you can move on to bigger things.
It's just stop asking for handouts and create your own opportunities. That's my best advice.
Exactly what he said. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. Like I said, I didn't record, I didn't time it. I'm supposed to. This thing doesn't time for me. I should send in a complaint to the website. But anyway, if you guys like the video, click the like button, subscribe to me, and subscribe to Neslo. I'll link his YouTube in the description. He has a
I'm the
montage
goat.
out.
I'm just the best. You know, don't sub to Sharp. I'm just that much more entertaining.
All right, I'm over here giving
Also,
shout outs and shit. He has a montage out, so go check out his channel. Go watch that. And he's starting to get into the whole YouTube thing. Follow us both on Twitter, all that cool stuff. You got anything else to add?
yeah, shout out to the new TK sponsors and Gamma Labs and Scuff Gaming, and also
Brass Monkey.
Brass Monkey. Also, they do really cool. They have an application for video game guides, and it's really cool. They have multiple apps and stuff like that. So you guys got to check that out on your iPhones and your Droids and stuff like that.
All right, I think that's pretty much it.
I think we have it all, don't we?
I think we got everything.
It's a full house.
All right, we out.
Peace.
Peace.